So Battle Talent has once again updated with an enormous juicy content drop for this holiday season. They're calling this the Battle Talent PvP update. New mode, new weapons, and so much more. Let's dive right in. So right here it says the Battle Talent is back with a massive content drop, and let's start with a highly anticipated PvP system, which is exciting to hear, but also worrisome. So kicking things off is a new multiplayer mode called PvP Brawl. The team says, we've heard your calls for PvP loud and clear and introducing a brand new PvP mode supporting up to 6 players in a chaotic free-for-all. You enter the new Brawl arena and select or snatch powerful weapons from the preparation stand. These weapons come with unique bonus effects specifically for this mode, such as knockback, slow, stun, shield piercing, and so much more. And you will also notice some new mechanics. For one, there's an endurance bar, so if this is depleted, you will enter a stun state. So once you run out of like stamina, you're stunned. I guess it's probably to stop you from spamming. Like in a VR game where it's physics-based and it's combat, they're gonna need to add some of that stuff because you really can't simulate that in a real one-for-one battle in VR anyway. Then the other thing is armor. So it's a layer of protection over your HP that blocks some damage automatically and it regenerates if you haven't taken it for a little while, which is a pretty cool balance. I mean, I'm excited to kind of try that out. I'm just kind of looking at the gifts they have over here, and it really seems like they're going for that Super Smash Brothers style of gameplay, which that's cool. That's very exciting. I just wonder if the host is going to have a massive advantage, but remember they also have dedicated servers. So if you're going to be playing on these ones, make sure you read the how to set up a dedicated server if you're going to be trying this out. Dude, actually look at this combat right here. They're actually physically blocking and parrying. That is, I'm impressed. Just by looking at it, I'm extremely impressed. Huh. Which leads me to the next point in this one, which is improved combat experience. So to enhance the Brawl experience, they've improved the player death animations. You can now clearly see your own ragdoll and others when defeated. And trust them, it's hilarious. I mean, I can even see it from here when the enemy falls. That looks amazing. I love that. They've also enabled weapon parrying and deflecting between players, and there's nothing quite as satisfying as a perfect blade clash. So have you guys ever played like the Soul series when you invade another player's world or get invaded? That's kind of what this feels like it's also going to play on. It's like a mixture of Super Smash Brothers plus like a Souls series with this PvP. Oh man, I am just looking at them and that is going to be so fun. Like if the latency is there, this is going to be like an amazing experience. We can do this all on streams. I can invite people in and be like, who wants to fight me for real this time? I'm actually blown away with the quality of this GIF right now. Anyway, beyond the arena, they've also added depth for progression and strategy. So clearing multiplayer challenge dungeons now rewards you with talent coins. So you can use these in the lobby to unlock and upgrade special talents specifically for Brawl mode. That way you'll be able to mix and match these talents with the right weapons to discover unique play styles. Oh my God, so that gives such a more nuance to this one. It's not just your skill. Can your skill beat my skill? And also I've done a bunch of multiplayer dungeons and now I'm more powerful than you. It's kind of like, oh man, like you're a boss in a way. Like you're gonna be, that's cool. I don't know what I'm trying to say here, but I guess in layman's what I'm trying to say is like it's like an anime or something where like the main character went off and got more powerful and then they could fight more people. So that's actually pretty rewarding. And I'm just looking at this other GIF right here of this guy getting like kicked and punched in the head a bunch of times. And I can't help but notice that there is a demon looking player with flame wings. So what's going on there? And I'm just looking at this next one too. They were not wrong about the chaos of it all. Like that guy is floating around shooting fireballs. I guess you could team up in this one too. They did mention it was 6 players free for all, but I wonder if there is like a team deathmatch mode. I mean, why not add that? You and your friend can dominate like 3v3s or something, make it a team. Anyway, there's a new weapon called the Magic Cane Sword, and this thing looks straight out of an anime. I want this one so much. But it says, who's to say that mages can't be a master swordsman? So with the Mage Cane Sword, you could summon magical light blades to assist you in combat. Every strike you make issues a command to the spectral swords. Sheath, strike, unsheath. Walk the line between sorcerer and fencer in different forms equal elegance. And I'm just looking at these other gifts. Oh my God. Not only is this person really good at battle talent, but what they are doing and accomplishing with this magic blade is, I love that. Just to see the blue energy shards surrounding the enemies and then just doing its bidding. Oh my lord, even against like a little mini boss, like that's the samurai or ninja boss, I should say, and they are getting stomped on by this magical energy cane sword. I want that in my arsenal right now. All right, now here is a really cool one. It's a new weapon called the Dragon Glaive. You unleash the draconic power within, transform to gain wings, and rain death from above. So let's put a pause right there. This is where you can actually become a raid boss. So imagine if there was a whole game mode where it's going to be 1v5, and the one player turns into this raid boss like this one, and the other 5 players are albeit weaker or neutral, and they have to fight you like this one. And maybe they have like basic gear, like they have a basic sword and shield. Oh, there can be archetypes. So you have the archer, you know, he's got a bow and a dagger, and then you can have like a paladin or something, someone with a sword and board. Like, it would be so cool. In fact, where's the Battle Talent dev team? I'm gonna DM them this right now. They need to talk to me before they release these updates. This is crazy. Anyway, let's keep going. So you can stomp the ground, release energy waves, and drag opponents into the air to devastate them. After a kill, unleash a dragon domain, and you are the king. Wow. Wow. And just looking at the media, these gifts that they've given us, he's slaughtering goblins, and that's amazing. Apparently you can use these powers in multiplayer, and that's what this next gif is. It's 2 players like trying to fight. He looks like a raid boss. I'm sorry. He has devil wings. That's straight up raid boss quality. So let's read a little bit about it. It says, to complement the PvP update, they've overhauled the multiplayer title system. So they have added new titles with distinct visual rarities based on difficulty to let you know the skill of someone. So if someone joins your lobby and they're like that like shiny gold thing, you should probably run or get ready to lose really bad. They've also added a PvP Brawl style map for practicing skills and creating cinematic PvP content with friends. Oh, that's right, because this game has like a camera, so now we can make some really cringe stuff, boys. Now for something really cool. Mods have always brought so much joy to the Battle Talent team. So this update introduces Mod NPCs 2.0. allowing NPCs to perform custom modder-created actions. And they invite all modders to join the Discord to collaborate, share ideas, and inspire one another. So what does that mean? Custom NPC actions. Like, you can make them do custom moves now, right? They can do whatever they want. We just need some competent and talented modders to kind of get their hands on this one with a decent explanation, because could you make a Godzilla? Could that Godzilla fight me now? Can we make anything? I think we can make anything. That's where my brain is. Now, they're also saying they haven't forgotten the festive spirit, so the main environments are now decked with Christmas decorations. So if you're watching this in the distant future, well outside of the Christmas window, probably February, then the Battle Talent team has been known to kind of leave up their decorations a little too much, a little white trash to them. You know, it's probably going to be March, and you'll see the Merry Christmas sign, but it'll be there. Anyway, you're gonna see some Christmas decorations all over the place. Woo! And also a new Scarlet Nightmare player skin. Oh, look at that. Can I have that for free? I bet you have to buy that from the shop, but I want it. And finally, this update brings numerous improvements. So let's just go over them real quickly. They've continued craft optimizations for better stability. They've improved handling and balance for bows to make them more viable. And that's good, because I have noticed in Battle Talent with archery, like, the arrows behave a little strangely. Also, they need to look at the shotgun, because that shotgun for some reason has a mind of its own. Like, you shoot it and it flips or it pumps weird. They also have UI adjustments for better usability. Thank you, because for some reason the UI in this game, when you bring up a menu, like, it floats in front of you. It doesn't stay put, like it goes from left to right as you move your head. And it's so frustrating. They have to wait like a few seconds for it to freeze to use it. So hopefully that's fixed. They also added fine-tuning settings for stick drift. So that's great. Most players nowadays, they get some version of stick drift, and it stops them from playing some of their favorite games. So it's cool that you have something like that to help, you know, remedy the situation. And that's it. So as they say, for full details, please refer to the changelog below, which is a lot of stuff over here. But it looks like we went over most of it, if not all of it. They also say special thanks to the Battle Talent dev team and the moderator team, and special thanks to, looks like, a lot of people in their Discord that tried out most of these things early. But anyway, that looks like it's going to be it for the newest update for Battle Talent. Have you guys tried this yet? Do you want to try it? Do you want to join me in like a live stream session as we tried out this PvP together? Why not? Leave me a comment down below. I'm excited to get my hands on this one, not even just for the PvP stuff. I mean, that looks awesome. Like, I'm willing to try fighting people for real like this one, but I'm excited for any changes that come to this game. It's one of my favorite ones, fighting goblins and other people and getting this like crazy stuff. It's like the Devil May Cry equivalent of this game. It has such a high skill ceiling. Battle Talent, when people get their hands on it and they try it for the first time, like, oh, okay, it's not really that different. It is different, trust me. There's crazy things you could do. You could juggle opponents, you could fly, you could do these crazy combos. There's so much in this game that sets it apart from, I would say, its cousin, Blade and Sorcery. This is like, it's a different game, trust me. It's an entirely different game, entirely different dev team strategies when you look at these two side by side. So get it. I don't know if the game's on sale. Even if it's full price, get it. It's also available on the Meta Quest as well as Steam. I don't know, no news about PlayStation VR, but we'll see in the future. Anyway, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and checking out me as I read to you these patch notes and go over some cool things and give you where my brain is. So thank you for that. Anyway, I'm Drifter from Downloadable Content. Make sure you do that YouTube stuff, like it, subscribe. It's free to do so. But other than that, thank you so much, and I will see you next time.